Good morning, everybody. I'm Francesca Perrina, Export Manager of VMD Italia. I'm here today with an important person for VMD, that is Mr. Hussain Puri. Hello, Hussain.
Hello, everyone.
Mr. Puri Hussain is our official distributor for Pakistani market. He of Puri Enterprises. And we met Mr. Hussain for the first time in 2016 in Germany at the Eisenwarenmesse exhibition. That is the most important international exhibition for the hardware sector. We participate every 2 years at this exhibition. I can tell you that Puri is, even if Pakistan is a quite far market for VMD, we always worked very closely with Hussain and also to develop specific products for his market. Is it right?
Yes, absolutely right.
So it's for us a changeling partnership with him, and we like it a lot.
Thank you so much.
So Hussain, could you please tell us what's the trend, the performance in Pakistan in relationship with VMD brand? So what's the trend there?
Okay, firstly, I would like to thank you all for inviting me here and counting me in this project. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And it was in 2016 we started our collaboration with VMD. Indeed, it was a great year for us that we came across to meet VMD, and we started collaboration at that same year only. So it was a great start for us, because initially we started with, I think, only 10 or 12 products at that time, in that year. Yeah, and today we are standing, I think, more than 60 products we have in our product range for VMD. Yeah, so that is a sign of a good success for us, as we made sure that the products should reach to our all customers. The different ranges the VMD have for the auto care line and automobiles and the industry sections and everything for the retailers, and we were catering like all the retailers and the industries, everyone. So initially it was a very hard time for us to to get properly in the market, to cater the right persons, the right users for it. So initially we were facing a difficult time, but later with our professional teams, they introduced to the right persons, and we made sure that our quality is far much better than the product that they are using already, the other brands that they are using, and this product is just has a much better quality. So why not give it a try? So that's how we stepped into the market, and we got a very good response. And I still remember that we used to have some problems, and we really discussed about it before that, about some product qualities, but we overcome with all those procedures, and with the feedback of the customers. I discussed it with you as well. So it was a great journey for us. For past 4 years, we have been working really hard until today. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we look forward in increasing the entire range of VMD. So so now we don't have any bad reviews about VMD products.
So Hussain, just to know, has coronavirus blocked the sales in this particular moment, or has business continued in any case? Because we know perfectly the situation here in Italy, but we want to know also how Pakistan is living this bad situation.
Okay, I can say that it was not as bad as we used to hear about Italy, but it was the same, the situation like every other country. It was bad for all of us. The
Yes.
initial 2 months were like really, really very bad for every one of us. um, Everything, without any prior notice from the government, everything just stopped. We were not allowed to work. We all had to go back home, and we had to stay in home for 2 months. And those 2 months were like, for us, we could not understand that when we will start, coming back to work. We had no clue that when things will get to normal. But later, when the government, started releasing ease on the industrial factor, factories, that they started working back. And but the bad thing was that the retail section, the shops and offices remained closed.
Yes.
So yeah, but the thing, the good thing that happened with us, that we were allowed to work for like some hours in the day. So that helped us, to cater the market that like we used to do before. But but the problem was that since the retail section was closed and the
Yeah.
factories were open, so it was getting difficult for us to deliver to the companies, to their orders, as we did not have any means of transportation available that we could deliver the goods in the right time. So that was our initial first phase, that we were facing everything like that. But later, after 3 months, I think we were relaxed. We were relaxed, quite relaxed, that we were allowed to work just directly from our warehouses. Not We were not allowed to open our office at that time, because we had to follow the SOPs, which was a very basic rule for the government, that you will have to follow the SOPs. So by that time, I am really grateful to the entire team, my entire team, which helped me cater and deliver the products to the market. And thankfully we came over with it. But later, after everything started getting open back to normal, the main problem was that we were not getting the right orders. Our sales were tremendously down. And the our wholesalers, our distributors in different cities, and even our retail shops, they were not giving us that kind of orders that we were used to getting it before. Because everyone had a fear at that time, that what will happen next, what is the next phase, will there be any second lockdown? And everyone was in fear that what will happen next. So
Hello?
I think
Non sento più niente. Hello?
hello.
Just, yes, for a minute I couldn't listen you. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, is it good?
Yes, yes, yes. Now, yes, you can.
1 second.
Yes?
Okay.
Yes,
Hello.
right. Yes,
Okay,
I am
good.
here.
Okay. So where was I? Okay. Yeah, when the retail section started back working, we were not getting the right orders, the same usual quantities. We were having some problems with that. But things do come over with time.
Yes.
And yeah, and
As a matter of
gladly.
fact, of course, the pandemic situation was for everybody, for every country. For sure, what we can do is to have a positive behavior for the future. When we think of the future, we can go on, because never give up is the most important thing. And if there are strong relationship between collaborators and colleagues, for sure the future can be good, and we can go on.
Definitely. Yeah, and you know, the whole circle of business and life
right,
just
right.
just stopped, you know, and we were shocked that how could something like this, you know, can happen in the world. We were not
Yeah.
never we never expected such thing like that, and we were
Yes.
not even
Nobody
prepared for
could.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it was it's still we are fighting over it because the situation has not ended yet. And
Mhm.
I think the business, I think now people are not that kind of afraid that they were used to be, because everyone has to survive and everyone has to work.
Yes.
So
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
so now
I
we
agree.
have to fight over it and go with the flow, and let's face it, I think.
Yes, right. This is the good way to do this. And Hussein, talking about future, do you have any projects or ideas for the future with VMD, or just tell us?
Okay, since you're talking about the future, it's like I'm very well prepared with the, you know, the increasing all the product ranges time by time, because we are also understanding the product range that VMD develops, and they gave us the feedback where to apply and which is the right customer we have to cater for all those kinds of products which we are not dealing in with right now
Yes,
at the moment. So
good.
yeah, I would be really glad to, you know, cater those kinds of customers which we are not dealing it with right now at the
Mhm.
moment. But
Good.
since the products which we already have in the stock, which we are already importing, we think that we are quite settled with those products at the moment. So now it's the, you know, time for us to look forward
Mhm.
to the another product range of the VMD. But since 2020 was a amazing
Yeah,
year for all of us,
for
that's
sure. Yes, right, right.
so yeah, looking forward
Good.
to a bigger market, bigger. But you know, I think Pakistan is a very, you know, small country, and
Mhm.
it is not as vast as another European countries or Gulf section. We don't have the, you know, the neighboring countries support, because we can't we don't have the neighboring support like the
Mhm.
Gulf sections they have. But I think in Pakistan we have potential. Are increasing, you know, number of companies and the projects that have been taking place, the power plants and the other industries, it's growing very well.
Mhm.
So I think
No.
it's the right time for us to penetrate uh, for every products. I think we can go with the flow to cater the right person, and yeah, looking forward for it.
I know. I think that Pakistan is a country that has a great potential. I visited Pakistan in 2007, so
Yeah,
more
you
than
told me.
10 years. Yes, more than 10 years ago. I went to Lahore. I went to Sialkot and all the country, Punjab in general,
Yes,
and
progress.
it was too little time to learn Urdu, but I just know. I
It's a
just
very
know.
difficult
Yeah,
language.
yes, it is. I just know some words in Urdu, and but in this case, I would like that you, if you want, can tell also a message to your customers in Urdu, if you want, and just to reach them in a deeper way. Yes,
So
please.
firstly tell me, what words do you know in Urdu?
I
Do you
know, for
remember?
example, Salam Alaikum.
Oh,
I remember that there was a song that there was always on the radio that was Abijao. I don't know if you remember it. It was
yeah.
a song of 10 years ago, but it was my favorite one.
Oh my God. That's a long way back,
Okay,
and you still
don't
remember.
tell. It was not the best way to tell this in this moment, but In any case,
Okay,
it
it's
was very
okay.
nice. And
Okay.
that's it. So if you want to tell a message, is it the right moment?
Okay. Firstly, I would like to invite the entire team of VMD to come back to Pakistan, visit us. Yes, and I
Yes.
would surely like to make you visit the great cities and the great the mountains we have and everything. I would like to show you around, and so yeah, looking forward to. I think in 2021, if everything goes well, you must come.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so thank you for your time, Hussein. It has been a pleasure for me and for all of VMD team. And
Okay.
we will see what happens in 2021, but for sure
Yeah.
it will be a fantastic year.
And I would like to say to my customers to keep supporting me and keep promoting the VMD products as much as you can. We need your support, and we are there for you to support you as well. So let us, come together and support as much as we can for a greater Pakistan and for a greater Italian products in Pakistan.
Thank you, Puri.